Hi everyone, welcome to NEWS100. I'm Kelly, your reporter for today. The news stories we're sharing today include group tour prices from Hong Kong drops 10% as tourists opt for alternatives to Japan. Trump's military parade ends with protest, continuing to create tensions in downtown Los Angeles. Let's dive in for more details. Before the video starts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and give us a like. Let us begin with local news. Hong Kong's travel industry is undergoing a significant shift this summer, with group tour prices dropping by an average of 10%. Although this brings great news for those travelers of Hong Kong, many wonder what led to such decline in prices. According to major tour operators including EGL Tours and Sunflower Travel Service, summer package deals have seen a noticeable price reduction. For example, a 5-day trip to Vietnam now starts at approximately 2,900 Hong Kong dollars, down from 3,500 last year. Similarly, South Korean tours has also seen a price slash by as much as 30%, with some 5-day packages priced as low as Hong Kong dollars of $2,099. Industry analysts point to two key factors. First, we are seeing an expanded number of flight routes, particularly to Southeast Asia. This has increased airline competition, driving down airfare costs for all tour operators, which allow them to lower such prices. Second, agencies are slashing prices to counter a broader trend of independent travel, as more Hong Kongers opt to book for flights and hotels themselves using budget platforms. With group tours now competing against DIY itineraries, discounts are essential to attract customers. However, the bigger story lies in the startling decline of demands for Japan this summer. Japan is traditionally Hong Kongers' top travel destination. Yet recently, industry experts report a 80% drop in Japan tour bookings, despite a 7-day Kansai tour now falling to $9,900, nearly 20% cheaper than last year's rates. The reluctance stems from a heightened concern over a potential earthquake. Specifically, these unverified rumors, including a viral prediction from a Japanese manga, claimed a catastrophic earthquake would strike in July. This rumor led to many citizens becoming hesitant to book a trip to Japan, worried that they would become caught up in a catastrophe or face potential last-minute cancellation of their trip. Although experts dismiss these claims of a natural disaster, the Japanese government's recent warning about potential activity along the Nankai Trough have further unsettled travelers. In response, agencies are pivoting to other markets. Vietnam has seen a 30 to 40% surge in bookings, while mainland China's western regions such as Xinjiang and the Silk Road are attracting travelers with stable pricing and expanded flight options. We currently see a growing trend of Hong Kongers traveling south to South Korea, Vietnam, and Western China, who are reaping the benefits of the increased demand. Nonetheless, despite the shift to alternative traveling destinations, group tour operators report recovery to just 70% of pre-pandemic levels. As more travelers continue to opt for independent traveling trips, while Hong Kong departures hit 104.7 million in 2024. This is a 45% year-on-year increase. The industry expects roughly 7,000 group tours this summer, on par with the 2023 numbers. Moving on to international news. President Donald Trump's long-awaited military parade celebrating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army concluded in Washington, but not without controversy. Meanwhile, tensions flared in Los Angeles as No Kings protests against the administration has turned confrontational. Let's break down the key developments. Firstly, the military parade is the first of its scale in over 3 decades, featuring 6,000 soldiers, 50 aircrafts, and 150 vehicles, including Abrams tanks, helicopters, and even robotic dogs. The event coincided with Trump's 79th birthday, drawing an estimated 200,000 spectators to Washington. Yet critics called it a vanity project, with the Pentagon confirming costs soared to $40 million, a figure which 60% of Americans have polled deemed wasteful. On an international scale, the parade drew mixed commentaries, from specialists and netizens. Chinese state media remained silent, but social media erupted with mockery, netizens calling U.S. troops loose and equipment papier-mâché. In contrast, Beijing analysts noted that the event was irrelevant to the U.S. military strength, which lies in firepower and agility, not parades. The event also exposed rifts within Trump's party. Senior Republicans, including Senate leaders, skipped the parade, while allies like J.D. Vance has praised the troops. Furthermore, the day turned darker with a politically charged assassination in Minnesota. Former State House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband were fatally shot by a suspected Trump supporter. This sparked a nationwide manhunt. Separately, shootings in Utah and Virginia has marred protests, leaving at least one critically injured. The assassination of a prominent Democrat politician allegedly by a Trump supporter creates the risk of inflaming the already volatile political tension within the country, generating fear and uncertainty towards the further violence as the year continues. The parade, meanwhile, underscores Trump's continued emphasis on the military over policy, a strategy which some critics argue distracts from the domestic crises. The scale of the No Kings protests across the United States has revealed a deepening resistance to his leadership, particularly among urban and younger voters. Together, the country divide over Trump's leadership continues to deepen and spread across the country. That's all for today's news broadcast. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up, and stay updated with the latest information. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.